Hey folks, I decided to write down a story that happened to me when I was 16, which was 41 years ago. It is now Thursday morning at 3:29 a.m., 15th of the 5th May 2025, and I'm actually reading what I wrote, script, so it gives it a bit more, less pausing if I try to remember it. So, what happened? To start off with, I never told this story to anyone. When I was 16 years old, I had a part-time job, maybe once a week, that I got through a neighbour, Vicky Smith. She's now passed away in Perry Close, Doonside. This would be New South Wales, Australia. What I were doing was using an electric tyre remover and manual wheel balancer to change tyres and tubes before balancing them and removing them from cars. I do not even remember what I was getting paid, but it was from them. It would have been a small amount, of which meant they would go through part-time workers very quickly, as they also did not claim tax on it, being cash in hand pay. During the mid-1980s, I think, question mark I've put there, this business was a mechanics shop to work on cars, mostly performing wheel alignments and changing tyres and tubes at 115 Bungarby Road, Blacktown, New South Wales. The building still exists today, and I'll add a screenshot of its location, or I might just video record it on this and edit it to this video. Let me see, where was I? Yeah, the building still exists. I'll add a screenshot of the location. I'll create this story as a video clip, as you see. But one afternoon, I believe this business was owned and operated by Vicky Smith's father and brother. I've forgotten their names because it's been 40-something years, though I did meet some of them a few years ago and I still couldn't remember their names. Her brother tells me that their dogs are lonely and need a pet, so he shows me through the side entrance, and which is outside the building, to the side of the building. And so the dogs are lonely and need a pet, so he shows me through the side entrance, as I just said, and he says to me to put my hand through the fence gate hole and pet one. I look over the wooden fence and saw two German shepherds with one dog kennel, of which this whole section of the yard, because it is still there today, but now it's just vacant. There's nothing there. Looks like the workers parked their car there. And I put my hand through the fence gate hole and pet one. I look over the wooden fence first, as I just said, and saw two German shepherds with a dog kennel, of which this whole section of the property stunk of dog sweat, urine and poo, which it did. The dogs were just sitting and chilling, doing nothing, so I went forward, because I saw no aggressive behaviour or nothing like that, and placed my right hand through this hole in the timber gate. Instantly my hand was wet and something was latched onto my thumb. I tried to pull, but the dog would not let my thumb go at all. All the while, Vicky's brother was laughing his head off, which he was. He thought it was funny because he set me up basically as a prank, but I don't consider that a prank. I consider that abuse and a physical assault. So I forced my body backwards, causing the dog to slightly let go, allowing me to pull my thumb out of its mouth. See how I remember body movements, but I can't remember their names? It's just the way my brain works sometimes. And allowing me to pull my thumb out of its mouth, causing a shallow gauge wound over my thumb's knuckle close to its hand. Today that scar is barely noticeable. However, Vicky's brother then said I was lucky, as those German shepherds have no human contact, have not been domesticated and are only used as guard dogs. And yet I remember that. I showed my thumb to him. He just denied it happened and told me to go home, while he does not tell anyone what he just did to me, and I never saw them after that. I do not remember if we were with anyone else, though we probably were, and he would have sacked any witnesses as well. It's now 2025. And a couple of years ago, when I saw Vicky in hospital, was the last time I saw her till her picture at her funeral and after her wake, where her 70-year-old brother then, I think he would have been 70 or 71 of age, could not look me in the face, or if I approached him even in the men's toilets, he would run away from me. Though mostly likely because everyone there knew I practiced martial arts, so I don't know what that has to do anything, because I'm not a violent person. I don't resort to violence to solve my issues. I only do what I have to protect myself, which means I never look for trouble. I don't do anything like that. I'm not a bully. I don't even tell people in general that I do martial arts or whatever, because that's just not who I am. So, but anyway, that's what happened. And let me see if I can find a copy of that screenshot. And here we are. So I don't know if I can turn this around or not, or do I have to edit it in to the video? Looks like I might have to. It's not letting me do it, so I'm gonna have to basically turn off this video and video record the screenshot on my computer screen. So this will probably be at the end of the video, and I'll put another clip after this. It's trying to focus. And I'll enlarge this picture so it's bigger. There we go. You can see that's where the dogs were, behind those two cars here, and that's the side entrance. So this is still a tire place, but I doubt they own it, because I do know they went bankrupt a couple of times because of the way they spend money. So that's the address. And that's the garage on the corner, because I used to thought that it was there beside the garage, but you know, memory does funny tricks to you over a period of time. It's why you should do revision to make sure everything is correct. But as you can see, that was the location of the story. I mean, I have no resentment towards people, but I do live my own life, and if they do things like that, I generally don't have nothing to do with them, because it was obviously done out of self-competitive malice. And yeah, so I hope folks like this story. I'll have to edit this together and upload it. So yeah, before you go, this is my AI image creation gallery. Some of the creations I have done in the past 45 days or whatever it is, 40 days at Net Cafe Studio. Welcome to go to my Facebook page and have a look at some of the artwork there, which is some of these. I also publish on Instagram, so I have over 100 pictures on Instagram as well. They have daily competitions, so this is what some of these are for those daily. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll read about their reward system and how it works and the method I use to create these images. But anyway, hope you like the story.